Here's a shocking truth that will shatter everything you think you know about attraction. Did you know that 73% of men who dominate in their careers crash and burn when it comes to romance? These are the same men who close million-dollar deals, lead teams of hundreds, and command respect in boardrooms. Yet they become stuttering, desperate, and completely powerless when facing a woman they're attracted to. What's even more disturbing is that the advice they follow, the so-called proven strategies, are exactly what's destroying their chances. They swipe right 1,000 times, send perfectly crafted messages, and follow every dating guru's advice, only to end up more alone, more confused, and more frustrated than ever before. But what if I told you that the solution isn't learning more techniques? It's unlearning everything you've been taught. Today, we're going to expose the 9 deadliest lies that society has programmed into your mind about attraction, and why doing the exact opposite of what everyone tells you is the key to becoming irresistibly magnetic. This isn't about manipulation or playing games. This is about becoming the man who doesn't need to chase because he's worth being chosen. If you're tired of being the nice guy who finishes last, if you're done with being friend-zoned by women you desire, then what you're about to discover will change everything. Let's shatter the illusions and reveal the truth that no dating coach wants you to know. Deadly mistake number 1. Just be yourself. This might be the most destructive advice ever given to men. Here's a shocking statistic. 89% of men believe that simply being themselves is the key to attracting women. Meet John, a 32-year-old software engineer. Brilliant mind, 6-figure salary, kind heart. He followed this advice religiously and failed spectacularly on 15 consecutive dates. Same routine every time. Awkward small talk, oversharing about his hobbies, and wondering why she never called back. Here's what John didn't understand. Being yourself when yourself is comfortable, predictable, and safe is the kiss of death in attraction. Psychology reveals that attraction is triggered by growth, mystery, and potential, not by your current comfortable self. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, never said, "Just be yourself." He said, "Become who you are meant to be." There's a massive difference between accepting who you are and settling for who you've been. The question isn't, "Who am I?" The question is, "Who can I become?" This is John 6 months later. Same person, completely different energy. He didn't change his personality. He elevated it. Same coffee shop, same conversation topics, but now she's leaning in instead of checking out. What changed? He applied the 3 pillars of authentic transformation: physical excellence, mental growth, and emotional mastery. Stop asking, "How can I get her to like me?" Start asking, "How can I become someone worth choosing?" The most attractive version of yourself isn't who you are right now, it's who you're becoming. Deadly mistake number 2. Always be nice and polite. This turns you into a golden retriever. Loyal, predictable, and completely non-threatening. The University of Rochester conducted a groundbreaking study that confirmed what women have been trying to tell us for decades. Nice guys literally finish last. Meet David, a successful attorney, Harvard Law graduate, partner at a prestigious firm, drives a Tesla, owns a penthouse, 8 years single. David's approach: always agree, never challenge, pay for everything, be available 24/7. He treated every woman like a queen, and they treated him like a servant. "You're such a great friend, David." Those 7 words became his personal nightmare. Here's the difference that will change your life. Kindness has boundaries. Niceness has none. Epictetus taught that respect is earned through self-respect first. You cannot give what you do not possess. Watch what happens when David learned to disagree respectfully. Instead of driving her away, it drew her closer. Detracted to bad boys because they're bad. They're attracted because bad boys have something nice guys have lost: their spine. The transformed David doesn't chase approval. He earns respect. And respect, gentlemen, is the foundation of attraction. Remember these 3 principles. Be kind, but not at the expense of your dignity. Be respectful, but don't respect others more than yourself. The most attractive man in the room isn't the loudest or the meanest. He's the one who knows his worth and isn't afraid to show it. Deadly mistake number 3, being instantly available and responsive. This is the fastest way to transform from mysterious to mundane. Shocking research reveals men who reply to messages within 2 minutes have a 67% lower success rate in dating. Meet Michael, 28-year-old startup CEO, built $1 million company, leads a team of 50, makes decisions that affect thousands. But put him on a date, and he becomes a notification-addicted teenager, checking his phone every 30 seconds, responding instantly to every text. Result? I think we should just be friends, Michael. You're too available. Another brilliant man destroyed by digital desperation. Psychology reveals that intermittent reinforcement, unpredictable responses, creates the strongest emotional bonds. It's the same principle that makes gambling addictive. Seneca taught that how you manage your time reveals how you value yourself. Instant availability signals low self-worth. Watch the transformation. Michael learns the 3-2-1 response rule. Wait 3 hours minimum. Craft 2 thoughtful sentences. Send 1 powerful message. Remember, scarcity creates value. Abundance destroys it. Your time and attention are your most precious resources. Treat them accordingly. Deadly mistake number 4. Oversharing to create connection. This is like trying to fill a swimming pool by breaking the dam. You flood everything and destroy the landscape. Meet Robert. First date, expensive restaurant, beautiful woman. In 2 hours, he shared his childhood trauma, career failures, ex-girlfriend stories, and his 5-year plan. Her response? Emotional overload. Like trying to drink from a fire hose. Too much, too fast, too soon. Mystery is like a beautifully wrapped gift. The anticipation of unwrapping it slowly is often more exciting than seeing everything at once. Stoic wisdom teaches self-containment, not emotional suppression, but strategic revelation. Share your depth gradually, like layers of a masterpiece being unveiled. Second chance. Robert learned the art of strategic mystery. Same stories, revealed over months instead of minutes. Now she's genuinely curious about his depths. Deadly mistake number 5. Constantly pleasing and accommodating her. Meet Tom, millionaire, beautiful home, successful business. Recently divorced because he was too agreeable. For 15 years, Tom's strategy was simple. Happy wife, happy life. He abandoned his friends, his hobbies, his opinions. He became a ghost in his own life. The divorce papers revealed the brutal truth. She fell out of love because you never challenged her, never led, never made her feel like a woman. Evolutionary psychology reveals an uncomfortable truth. Despite modern equality, the feminine psyche still craves masculine leadership, not dominance, but direction. Marcus Aurelius led an empire not through force, but through principled strength. He cared deeply while never compromising his core values. There's a crucial difference between pleasing and leading with care. One abandons your values, the other upholds them while considering her feelings. Tom's transformation. He learned that healthy conflict creates passion, not harmony. She doesn't want another girlfriend. She wants a man who can handle her fire. Deadly mistake number 6. Trying to buy attraction with expensive gifts and lavish spending. This is the modern equivalent of a peacock showing its feathers. Impressive, but ultimately ineffective. Meet James. In 6 months, he spent $50,000 on one woman. Michelin star dinners, designer handbags, weekend trips to Paris. Her final message: "Thanks for everything, James. You're so generous, but I don't think we're right for each other." $50,000 for a friendship. Psychology reveals that expensive gifts trigger the wrong part of her brain, the transactional center, not the emotional attraction center. Epictetus taught that external possessions cannot create internal attraction. You cannot purchase what must be earned through character. James's revelation. She remembered their 2-hour conversation over coffee more than the $1,000 dinner. Your time and attention are worth more than your wallet. Deadly mistake number 7. Avoiding all conflict and drama. This creates relationships as exciting as a still pond. Perfectly calm, completely lifeless. Research from relationship psychology. Couples who never fight have lower relationship satisfaction and intimacy than couples who engage in healthy conflict. Meet Mark and Sarah, the perfect couple. Never a raised voice, never a disagreement, never any passion. They're roommates with a marriage certificate. Neuroscience reveals an uncomfortable truth. Emotional tension and sexual chemistry are neurologically linked. No friction, no fire. Stoic warriors understood that strength comes through resistance, not avoidance. The same principle applies to relationships. Healthy opposition creates deeper connection. Mark's transformation. He learned to disagree without being disagreeable, to stand for his principles without attacking hers. The result? Renewed passion in a 15-year marriage. Deadly mistake number 8. Following Hollywood's romantic playbook. These movies have destroyed more relationships than they've inspired. Meet Kevin's grand gesture. 100 red roses delivered to her office, serenading her in front of colleagues. A flash mob proposal. Her response? Embarrassment, not enchantment. Neuroscience explains why grand gestures backfire. The brain craves unpredictability for dopamine release. Predictable romance kills the very chemistry it's trying to create. Epictetus taught that substance over style, authenticity over performance. The most powerful romantic gesture is consistent presence, not grand spectacle. Kevin's revelation. She remembered him bringing her favorite coffee on a random Tuesday more than the expensive weekend in Napa. Small, consistent actions trump grand gestures every time. Final deadly mistake. The explaining trap. When you feel the need to justify everything, you've already lost. Explanation is the enemy of attraction. Meet Mark's masterpiece, a 2,000-word email explaining why he was 15 minutes late to their date. He covered traffic, work stress, his childhood fear of being late, and a philosophical treatise on time management. Her response? "This is a lot, Mark. Defensive behavior signals low value. When you explain everything, you trust nothing, including yourself." Marcus Aurelius mastered the art of powerful silence. He understood that a man's words carry weight only when he uses them sparingly and with purpose. Mark's transformation. "Sorry I'm late, traffic." 5 words instead of 2,000. She appreciated his confidence more than his explanations. Remember, mystery trumps transparency in attraction. Your actions should speak so loudly that your words become unnecessary. These 9 men learned what society refuses to teach. Attraction isn't about being perfect. It's about being authentic, grounded, and unshakably confident in your own worth. The Stoic approach to attraction. Focus on what you can control: your character, your growth, your presence. Let go of what you cannot: her response, her choices, her feelings. Your challenge: choose 3 mistakes you're currently making. Commit to the opposite approach for the next 30 days. Document your results. The man who doesn't need to chase because he's worth being chosen. The man who doesn't need to explain because his presence speaks volumes. That man is who you're becoming.